All right. Hi.
Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
I really wanted to be rude.
Starting off with a bang.
We're on a rhyming roll here today.
All right. Welcome back to the Abernant Adventuring Academy.
Yay!
Kermit?
Kermit the Frog here.
I'm so happy to be back.
Hell yeah.
So last session, we had some new friends join our group. And they have been kind of with you guys. Some weird stuff has been going on. You guys saw that the buoys were taken down outside of the castle, outside of the university. You saw that something large had struck the actual foundation of the castle, and then you guys were kind of ushered back into the school where you went to homeroom. You met your homeroom teacher, who was obviously very enthralled in the education of the next generation.
He was cheesed to meet us.
Waste the academic world.
And you guys went to a club fair where you guys joined some clubs. Our lovely Corvus, still putting on the act of being Barnabas, managed to trick the band into thinking that he was indeed a bard.
Barnabas.
Barnabas.
Bro and Oswald, you decided to start your own debate team to debate against the other debate team of snooty high elves. And then Caesar, you kind of went over to the newspaper club where Ella used to work, kind of talked to Naomi there, and Erwin mustered up the courage to go and sign up for the newspaper club.
I wouldn't say he mustered up the courage, more stumbled over his words and ended up signing up.
And Caesar went to the clubhouse where the newspaper club usually meets, and was able to retrieve a journal from Ella. And then you guys had gone to, a couple of people got detention at the club fair as well.
No. That part.
I wonder who that could possibly be.
It was Corvus. Corvus did it.
Yes.
Or Corvus.
You mean Barnabas?
Yeah. Who's Corvus?
Corvus. And then you guys finished your day, grouped back up with the Sandman, and saw a visage of Ella within the restricted section of the library. Our lovely golden retriever Caesar lied his way into getting a pass for the restricted section for 6:30. You guys finished your last block of class with the blue handbooks that the Sandman had given you. It's a little before 5 right now, and you know that there are a few things that are going on at this time. You know that at the Knock Court, there is a pep rally before the homecoming game tonight. You know that dinner will be served in the dining hall between now and the time of the game. And Corvus, you specifically are due to go to the band room to pick up your instrument because you agreed to do that last session.
Oh shit, I forgot.
So where are y'all heading?
Well, I've got to go do some music that I love the most. So I'll be back.
I love music too.
Do you want to come with? You should play with me. You should duet.
Well, I'm supposed to be starting a debate team, and I kind of just joined the nap club. Apparently, it's called Detention or something. But It's a weird name for a nap. I wonder if it's
You
boring.
see that as you say that, the Sandman raises his head off the desk and he says, "And don't forget to meet me back here at 6:30.
Time is it now? It was
You have an hour and a half. Go eat and then come back."
4, 5, 6.
He lays his head back down on the desk.
I'm
Oswald
gonna,
is just standing there counting on his fingers, confused.
I'm just gonna go off to my reading spot that I always used to go to with Ella, with my book that I purchased from the school store, phylactery, and I'm just gonna be studying up on that.
Okay.
Does the book happen to have any spells in it?
It does not. It is more of a reference material than it is an actual spell book.
Okay. But yeah, so then I'll just be spending my time before I get to go into the restricted area.
Okay.
Reading up on flag.
Sure. And where are you? Where is this spot that you and Ella used to go?
Remember we described there's like that fireplace that she would always sit in the armchair and I would always sit at her.
Oh, okay. The common room.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So you head back to the common room, and there's some people that are out and about. Some people have brought their dinner back there, and you start reading by the fire. And what is everyone else doing?
I kind of want to go to get dinner because I
Okay.
can't think of anything else to do.
I've got
Yeah.
no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now either. So I guess I'll follow.
I'm just gonna tap bro on like the back of his calves. I don't know how tall you are. I'm just assuming.
Wait a second.
I don't know how tall you are.
On the back of his.
That's how I
Yeah.
always got Alex's attention during college. So
Hey,
Maybe I'm just a very small tiefling.
I'm not that short or that tall.
His arms are long. He's got long armsies, but I think he's like a medium-sized character still.
Okay,
Yeah, average height.
erase that then.
I still hoped you would tap him on the back of the calf. Just, hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
Just like
Please.
I don't know how to interact with people because I've just never done it before. I'm just like, I'll just try this.
Okay, so the rest of you head down to the dining hall. So when you enter the dining hall, you see that Ragna is seated at the headmaster's table. You see that there are 2 faculty members that are next to him, and he's kind of eating. Naomi is there. Her face is buried in some of her books. Her tongue is slipping through her lips as she concentrates. And then you see a group of older kids, like probably like 4th years, who are kind of sitting in the corner eating, and they're making like disgusting faces at each other and kind of like goofing around. But the regular Splendor is there for food.
22, 23, 24.
How are you counting that high? You don't even have that many fingers.
At least this
Well,
one can
I'm
count
just
past 4.
I'm doubling up, and also somebody else is helping me count. 26, 27, 28.
What are you?
Wait, what's for dinner?
Oh, what is for dinner? Do they have porridge?
They do not have
Is it-
porridge.
Is it more oatmeal?
No oatmeal at the dinner. They
Damn
have a whole roasted duck that is being carved by some utensils that are just floating. A different type of 5 different types of rice. They have some soups and stews there. They have an assortment of like pastries and pies, and some fruits. They have like a couple of like different types of salad as well, and some steamed fish.
No oatmeal. Well, I'm not even sure I want to eat then.
If you think about it, stew is like chunky, hot, liquidy oatmeal.
Dude,
I have
you could also think of rice as like strange dry oatmeal.
Oh
It's
my
also-
gosh, you're so
and
right.
then you can combine the two, put the rice on the bottom and then the stew on top. It's delicious.
I go and get 5 bowls and put them all in one long arm and start filling them with rice.
Incredible.
And Aoife's just sitting here watching all of this in horror.
This is normal for him. I can assure you of that.
Why? Who is normal?
I
Who
don't
can
think I
truly
know what
claim
normal
to be
is
normal
anymore.
in this realm?
Oh,
So
I'm
where
gonna
do you
go get
guys
some
sit
fish.
when you guys after you get food?
I'm gonna sit just like in Naomi's line of sight, just so that like, because I want to talk to her more about Ella, but like I don't want to try and go up to her, just considering how our last interaction went.
Okay.
Oof.
So you want her to be able to make eye contact with you if she wants to, but not be a creep about it, like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which now that I think about it is very counterproductive, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Do you guys kind of sit with him?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
No, they all abandoned me.
No, I gotta sit with
Absolutely
my
not. I
sports
don't
bros.
sit with anxious losers.
Whoa.
So you guys sit
So
down,
sorry,
you
I'm
start
anxious.
debating whether like this is like oatmeal or that is like oatmeal, like, you know, kind of like going back and forth. You do overhear the kind of rambunctious fourth years in the corner talking about how the toilets in their like tower, they're like, because they have the fourth year tower, how all the toilets are clogged right now and it's really been a fucking problem. And they're all talking about how disgusting it smells, and it's like kind of throwing you off your appetite a little bit. But you guys have a delicious meal. You also do notice halfway through your meal that the Sandman walks through the doors and heads toward the table with the headmaster, Ragnar, and they kind of start having a deeper discussion as well.
I wonder what they're talking about over there.
Interesting. What time is it at this point? Do I still have 30 minutes?
You
Am I
have
still
about
on
30
50?
minutes
30 minutes. Oh,
before
speaking
detention.
of, Barnabas, how am I going to get out of detention? You said you.
Barnabas is not here.
Oh no!
That is ruined.
Okay, so Corvus, you get to the band room. It's this old wood smell. You see that you go in there, and the acoustics in this place are insane. And it's this big amphitheater. You head down the stairs into where the stage area is, and you see that that halfling that kind of picked you out of the crowd at the club. He points at you and he goes, "You're here! We're so excited!" And he gets like, he gets all like jiggy, and he like, I don't know, he starts like tapping his toes together. He goes, "What are you choosing to play this year?" And you see like all the instruments in the Dungeon Master's Guide like are all there pretty much. So what would you like to choose for your bardic instrument?
Oh fuck. You know, I think I'll try my hands at the violin, the viol.
Okay.
Oh God.
So you go, you pick up, there are 3 different kinds of violins. There's one that's like white, it's very lacquered, so it's shiny. And then there's one that looks like it's old and wooden. It looks like it's probably been in the band room for a while. It looks kind of it looks like it would probably be out of tune because it doesn't look like the other 2. And then you have one that is made of like pure metal. And if you pick it up, it feels very heavy, but it feels sturdy.
I'm gonna pick the real old rickety looking one.
Of course you are, motherfucker.
Probably cursed.
Okay.
I can hope.
Worth it.
you pick up the rickety one. You do see that kind of people are kind of like talking to each other. There's a couple of people here. You do see that there's that halfling bard. You see that there's that goblin that was being bullied by the knock team way back in like session 1. You see that there's this like pretty like almost gothic looking girl
Going right over there.
at the piano. And then you see this girl with a high ponytail with like super blonde hair who is smiling and like talking to the little halfling.
All right. First off, every man's priority. Got to go to the goth girl immediately.
Yep.
Amen. Good shot.
So what do you do when you walk up to her? She's just kind of sitting at the piano. She's flipping through some sheet music.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hello, my name is Barnabas. What's yours?"
She looks up at you. You can see that she has put on way too much like eyeliner. Her straight black hair, and she has these like beautiful light blue eyes as well. She looks up at you and she says, "My name is Olina."
Alina, how do you spell that?
Olina.
Fantastic. Well, hi, Alina. So, do you know what we're playing for our first piece here?
I do believe we are playing Azarus number 5.
Yes, Azarus number 5. Do I have any idea what the fuck that is?
No.
Shit.
Not even a chance for a check. Just straight up no.
I mean, there's in no way does his backstory have him know this song.
No, not in the slightest. My backstory accounted for no bard things whatsoever.
You're welcome.
Good luck. Entire campaign.
He's like, I'm gonna play not a bard, and I'm like, nah, fucker, you're playing a bard.
I smell a
Drop
multi-class.
to the deep end.
So she says, "I'm gonna." Oh, you know, I haven't rehearsed any one of those pieces in a long time. Would you be willing to go over that with me one of those nights?
You want to practice?
Yes, don't you?
Do you not want to practice with everyone?
Well, you know, I think it's a closer peer review is necessary to make sure you get out all the kinks.
A closer peer review for kinks, huh?
And she's just gonna say that, and I'm just gonna have my eyes open, like, I see what I'm saying.
Wow.
Well, you know, it's not necessary, not for kinks. I mean, why would we want to get so practice?
I will be here Wednesday with everyone else
As
in a
will
crowd, a safe space of lots of people.
As will I, as I love company
You're
of
using the
others.
adept voice.
Shut the fuck up.
I love how the first thing you said to someone you're trying to hit on is, how do you spell your name?
Well, no, I think that was more.
That was out of character.
Oh.
Yeah, imagine I'm writing that in a notepad in front of them, like,
Yeah. See, I'm still very unfamiliar with D&D. I'm learning.
Well, Alina, I'll be here Wednesday as well, since, you know, I'm a part of the band. So I look forward to seeing it, and hopefully, you know, we get to become friends. And I'm just going to immediately just scurry away.
As you're scurrying away, she goes, "Barnabas, I have heard of you and that you are quirky. And so
Well, I'm not like the other bards.
No, how not?
I'm sorry, I had to.
How are you not like the other bards?
Oh, well, you know, sometimes I stand up for number 2.
Oh god.
Wow, I don't think this conversation could go any worse.
This is astounding.
I'm gonna act like I said that in a really sarcastic, like, inflection, like, I don't know.
You see that her eyebrows furrow together, and she says, "They told me you were quirky, but they also told me that your music is the sound of angels, and I very much look forward to hearing it on Wednesday."
And I certainly look forward to playing it. And I'm just gonna just try to get out before I say anything incriminating about my lack of music.
So you do manage to get away from Alina. And so you see that the cheerful girl, seeing that you have left Alina, and you kind of turned around quickly, and she was kind of like very close to you. She smiles up and she goes, "Barnabas, oh my God, it's so good to see you." And she like wraps you into a hug. And as she's hugging you, you see that like her skin itself looks as though it is like slightly glittery.
Glittery. Oh, hey! Wow, you're shiny.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's a new glow. I got some access to some new spells, and I just keep getting brighter.
Oh my gosh, you should have told me about them. I've been looking forward to learning new shinier things for my performances.
Oh, we'll have to talk later. You're gonna be at the homecoming game, right?
Yeah, what is that again? You know, I'm just so busy.
That's in like 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, 45 minutes. And like little thought bubble in my head of me being in detention for I forgot I might have a lesson with one of my roommates. He really wants to impress someone and wants to learn a little bit of the strings, and I act like I'm fiddling with my viol. You know what I mean?
She looks all very confused by the way you're holding the viol.
Imagine like grabbing it from the side of the bass, like you know.
It's all good. You could just be mimicking someone else's ineptitude.
And you see that the little halfling that you saw originally in the club fair takes 2 drumsticks, ticks them together, and to get your attention. Everyone in the room kind of spins to look at him, and he says, "Now, band, I'm so excited to have you here. I am just so absolutely pumped to tear down this whole school with our magical performances tonight. And I think that it's going to be great. And we're going to win regionals this year." And you see he kind of like his eye, like even though his like smile is never ending, his eye starts twitching at the mention of regionals.
I don't know if
Jesus.
anyone else in this group was a band kid, but can confirm this was the band kids.
I was in wind ensemble for 4 years. I'm feeling flashbacks of high school right now.
I was also in band. So.
I was a choir kid. We had similar stuff.
Yep, I was a choir kid.
Yeah.
Glad to see we all feel the pain.
I was just a loser kid. I was someone entirely different.
But this year, we're going to do it. I can really feel it, guys. And I'll see you on Wednesday. Sheet music is at the front if you need it. And then he kind of, everyone kind of like grabs some sheet music and their instruments, and some of them like straggle along and talk, but most of them are kind of dispersing.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna turn towards Glitter Girl and be like, "Well, great seeing you. We'll have to catch up sometime. I've got to run, you know."
See you later.
All right, bye-bye. And I'm booking it. I'm ignoring everything near me. I'm just fucking running.
Cutting profusely.
Okay, so you guys have about a half hour before like detention is supposed to start, and before your ticket to the restricted section of the library, your block of time is supposed to be. So you read that book about phylacteries, and you learn that a phylactery is typically a place where a lich or a demi-lich stores their life force, so that if their body it dies, if they are killed, then as long as their phylactery is alive, they will be able to be reborn.
Cool.
And you know that it's usually an item that is very expensive, more than 2,000 gold pieces.
Cool.
Expensive.
Thank you.
Classy.
No problem.
After I'm done in the
Probably
band
gonna-
room, can I run back to the cafeteria with all them? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, you can. And as you're running back in, you do see that the Sandman, as you're running in the door, he's running out the door, and he gives you a look like, I know something's up with you. and he keeps walking.
Terrifying.
I'm assuming it took me probably less than an hour because I'm a proficient reader to read all of that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to spend the rest of my time. I'm going to put the book in my satchel with Mage Hand, of course, and I'm going to probably head to the cafeteria to grab a quick bite to eat as well. And I'll probably join the group as well because now that I have the information that I need, I can start being like, all right, this is my party. I have to get to know them or something, whatever.
Reluctantly, of course.
I'm gonna go grab my my dog chow and bring it over to the table.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting at the table. Obviously, I'm just kind of sitting next to the table.
As you enter the dining hall, Aoife sees you and practically jumps out of her seat and waves you down.
Oh, puppy.
I'm gonna go grab the dog chow, bring it over, and then kind of sit and reach down. I'm not looking up from eating, but you will hear me. Hello, everyone. How are you today?
Doing
I'm-
just fantastic.
I am hunched over, my hands touching my head, staring at the vial on the table.
I love this. I love what I've put you into.
Ooh, that instrument has so much personality.
Are
Well,
you
Barnabas.
okay? You look like you're stressing out about something.
No, me stressed? Never. The music's coursing through my brain.
Barnabas, I didn't realize you played viola. Didn't you play
Yeah.
the flute last year?
Yeah, I thought I'd try something new, and boy, what a choice that was.
Do you need help?
Help does not even begin to describe it.
I'd like to insight check.
Yeah, go ahead. I need a deception check from Barnabas.
Oh no!
The first roll.
Good
Oh,
fucking
Oh, he's good at deception, though.
Wait.
Ooh.
He's gonna take a 4.
Oh,
Huh?
you're using your last portent on him?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Please roll
Oh
on
my
that
god.
one.
Oh, the veil falls.
So you can tell that he's lying.
Well,
So what you see is Caesar just kind of look up, cock his head a little bit, and his tail stops wagging a little bit. But nothing else other than he just goes back to eating his food.
Anyways, speaking of Barnabas, you know how I gave you all of half my money just so that we could not be in detention. You got the plan for that, right? We're good. We're gonna be totally safe, and I can go play the sport ball. Right?
well, we're just gonna really hope that that the Sandman's eyes aren't as good as they used to, because I have this, and I'm just gonna hold up a disguise kit.
Oh, sweet.
Bought personally with your money.
Oh,
Ooh, do you need
Amazing.
help? Do you need help making the disguise? I can do that.
You realize if you guys get caught doing this, you are going to be in more trouble than you already are.
I have so many reasons to be in trouble at the moment. I cannot even begin to describe how little this will affect me.
You know what? I'll give you that one.
Wait, what are you doing in trouble so much?
Well, I just and then like my
Says the
brain, I'm just
angel.
like, oh no. Well, I played a few wrong notes in rehearsal today, so they weren't happy.
Yeah,
Oswald is-
listen, Barnabas is under a lot of stress. Everyone just take it easy on him. Come on.
Oswald
hear-
is
you
gonna
just hear
touch your
Caesar-
hand and go like, "Ooh, that's moist."
You just hear Caesar go like that thing that dogs do when they're frustrated. Just
Is something
Already
wrong,
annoyed.
Caesar? Wrong dog chow today.
no. Dog Chow is fine. And
Oh.
he looks up at you and just kind of like stares at you with those like puppy dog eyes.
Oh god.
like the sad eyes.
No, just the he's just staring at you. Just
Like
like
dog
his tail
eyes.
starts to wag a little bit.
I was gonna just kind of turn back towards the table nervously.
Aoife is very slowly reaching her hand down to try to pet him.
All right. Well, this is gonna take a hot minute to do. So, bro, drunk, you want to come with me, and we'll. I'm gonna make myself look pretty.
I can help you. I
All
can
right.
help
Did
you.
Sweet.
I think
Yes.
Oswald got detention too, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Yeah.
But he's staying in detention.
Oh,
yes,
you're
I can only be
going
one of you at a time.
Just to
Yeah,
know.
I'm going to detention.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you want to help, that'd be great.
Yeah.
This is gonna
It'd be
be.
my pleasure.
This might be a little, and I touch bro drunk's arm. This might get a little hairy.
Oh.
So,
Real quick, because I heard Aoife said that she's trying to pet me. I like right before her hand touches me, I go, "Don't even think about it."
okay, so is Oswald the only one who's going to detention?
I'm also going to detention, technically.
Yeah.
What do you? Oh, so who's going in place for you then?
So I'm going in place of bro drunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
so
who's going-
okay,
You're
so
disguising yourself.
Corvus
Yep.
pretending to be Bro.
Corvus being Barnabas being a
This-
bugbear. It's
This
brilliant.
can only go so wrong.
This is gonna
Oh god,
I'm just
this
gonna
is
quick-
gonna be a great session, y'all.
I'm gonna quickly turn to Caesar and just be like, "This has no hope of working."
Okay, so who
Not
is
at all.
going to the library to the restricted section?
That would be me.
Okay, is anyone else going?
I'm gonna come with.
Okay, so Erwin
I'm
and Seizure.
assuming he can't come in with me,
No.
but he'll wait outside.
Yeah.
And I'll head
Um,
to the I'll head to the school gathering, whatever it is.
The homecoming game?
Yes, and I'm just gonna try my best to help him out with whatever it is he's doing.
Okay, and then okay, so Oswald, Corvus, Erwin, Caesar, Bro, Aoife. Am I missing anyone? 1, 2,
I
3,
mean,
4, 5,
Arrows,
6. No.
but-
Yes. Okay. Cool. So 2, 2, 2. That works out.
Fantastic.
Okay. Give me that sweet, sweet disguise kit roll.
So is that what do I roll in? Is that performance? I guess. Or-
You usually
Perception.
just click on the disguise kit.
And
Oh.
I am helping
What-
him, so
what's-
he might get advantage. I think maybe.
What
Yeah, it
Or
would
do
be
I have to
advantage.
roll to help him?
what stat are you making him use it for?
Yeah. So well, let
Like
me just click.
dexterity.
What is it normally? There's usually a stat that's associated with it.
I usually associate it with dexterity because you have to like.
It's like
be
sleight of
good
hand,
with your
right?
Hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good with your hands to make it look good.
I mean,
Alright.
alternatively, it could be charisma because he's trying to imitate me.
Let's do Dex because that makes more sense and add advantage.
So just a raw,
Okay.
just a raw dex check.
Are you proficient in disguise kits?
Yes.
Then you
Then
can
you
set
would
your
roll as
disguise
disguise
kit to
kit.
doing. If you can set your disguise kit to doing dexterity, it will roll a dexterity check with your proficiency bonus.
Cool.
Those were a lot of words.
So when
There
you
should be a
click on-
button for there should be a button for it on your character sheet.
Yeah, so when you hover over your disguise kit in your tool proficiencies, right? You have a little.
Oh, wait,
cog.
am I not? Proficient in this? Wait a minute, I thought I was. Oh no, I'm not. Oh no.
Oh, then
I
in
am.
that
I'm
case-
proficient in disguise kits.
How strange.
So if you want to let Oswald use your disguise kit and you help him, Oswald can roll a dex check disguise kit roll with his proficiency bonus at advantage.
You know, Oswald, I think you should help me out with this. I'm just gonna put it into your hands. Make me look like the bugbear.
I will do my utmost best to. Although I may be proficient in using it, I am not very dexterous.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
One issue after another.
It's
least
at
you have
advantage,
advantage.
though.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
Nice.
hell yeah!
okay, so Oswald, like, he stuffed a lot of fucking scarecrows in his life, so he knows how things are supposed to look.
Oh my gosh.
So he manages to make you look like very convincingly like a bugbear. But what do you use? Tell me how you do this, Oswald.
So back
How'd
in
you
my
get the long
day,
ass
when I
armsies?
was stuffing the scarecrows, I would make them with longer arms than necessary, and our friend there has long arms. So what I did was I don't know what a disguise kit includes, but I took some of the cloth, made whatever Barnabas was wearing look like it had longer sleeves, stuffed some of the fake hair into the arms and made him look bulkier. Painted his face. Obviously, you can't be disguised without any makeup, honey. It's not.
So sassy.
This is getting awfully Georgian. Southern hospitality.
Okay. So you look decently like a bugbear. I mean, yeah, roughly. So are you guys all heading off to your separate sections?
Hold on. Before Barnabas goes off to detention, I want to take him by the fake arms and be like, "But Barnabas, listen.
Uh-huh.
I can't thank you enough for what you're doing for me, bro. Like this means everything to me." And
Bro, I've got you. By the way, do you have any spare oatmeal?
oh my god, you're in character perfectly.
I
You
think
have a crock pot of oatmeal.
I do.
it'll finish the look. Put a little on my chest.
Okay, here. I like splat some onto his chest and arms.
Perfect.
And listen, Barnabas.
Wait, where did you
I
get
know
the
people
oatmeal?
are giving you like a hard time and stuff, but like I know you're a good guy deep down. So like, thanks.
No problem. And I give him a thumbs up with my big long arms. I'm like, how do you do this on a daily basis?
They call me they call me an abomination of science.
Abomination of size. Got it. All right.
Oswald sheds a single tear and wipes it away. That's beautiful.
Aoife's sitting there still pondering where the hell he got the oatmeal from.
I just love how Corvus is pretending to be a bard, pretending to be a barbarian.
This is some Inception level disguises.
This is exactly what you fucking want from your rogue.
This is the most deceptive rogue I've ever played in my life.
This is incredible.
Everything he does is a lie.
Okay.
Well, off to detention.
Come on,
Okay.
bro. Let's go.
So I'm actually going to start with Erwin and Caesar. So you head to the library, and you see that there's a different clerk on than the day clerk. It's this young elven girl. She looks to be probably like a second or third year student who took this on as like a sort of like way to pay off her whatever. Yeah, exactly. So she's just kind of sitting there. She's like writing in her own kind of homework kind of stuff. And there's two other people that are in the library, but otherwise it's pretty quiet. It is the homecoming game.
I'm going to walk up and I'm not going to jump up on the counter. I'm literally just going to put the pass on the counter with Mage Hand.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Erwin is standing there, so she might think that Erwin is the one handing the pass.
Oh, good.
So she can you give me like a sleight of hand check?
Sure.
Sleight of paw?
Well, it's with Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Mage paw.
Okay. So she looks up and she looks down at the schedule that Caesar had kind of written in before. She looks up and she goes, "Caesar?"
At the mention of Caesar, I'm going to hop up, like put my front paws on the counter. And when I'm doing that, I'm like panting, like my tail is wagging. But then you just hear, "Yep, that is me."
And she takes the pass. She takes you back to where that the wooden walls with the wrought iron gate is. She takes a key out of her belt side, opens up the wrought iron gate, and lets Caesar through.
I'll stay here when I'll be back.
Okay.
So you go here if you want to put your
Oh boy.
token down on there.
Okay.
Thank you. Just give me 1 second. Okay. So you are now in the restricted section. What would you like to do?
Well, let's see what I can do. Can't really do much with spells. I guess I'm going to walk around trying to search for Ella, since I saw Ella in here.
Okay. So you can move your token about if you'd like.
This way.
Mm-hmm.
Searching around for Ella. I'm like making it casual that I'm looking for someone, so just in case there's anyone else like in here what's like watching from the gate or anything, I'm making it look like I'm kind of just perusing the books and stuff, but really I'm looking for Ella.
So you keep walking and you're not noticing anything different. These books seem to be heavier and older than the books that are outside of the restricted section. And you've never been in here before. You just know how it works. But like you don't see anything abnormal. And you don't see Ella.
All right, then in that case I'm going to look for I guess I'll look for some spell books while I'm here, since I don't see Ella, unfortunately.
Okay. Is there any specific like topic or spell that you're specifically looking for?
Divination spells.
Okay. You do see some like high level divination spells in here. Is there any specific that you were hoping for?
No, anything. I can only get level 1, so I was just hoping to find a level 1 spellbook, but probably not.
Yeah, no. The level 1 spells wouldn't be in this section of the library.
Then in that case, I'm gonna look for, I guess, any more books on phylacteries, since that's my only lead right now.
Okay. So you are kind of searching through the like the bookshelves, and when you were over here, you did notice that. Am I not pinging on the right thing?
Okay, got you.
So when you were over there, you did see that there was a book that had to do with phylacteries. In this, it was a dark spell book, and it looked like a long ritual spell that was used to use like phylacteries as a power source.
Interesting.
And
Do I
so
happen to see the name of the spell?
it's unnamed. It's just a ritual that's been written down, and it looks like it's been written down. It looks like it's a very, very old book. And as you're flipping through the pages with Mage Hand, you flip through one page towards one specific part of the spell, and this spectral version of Ella appears. She starts walking this way down towards the gate, and she doesn't appear to notice that you're there.
I'm gonna quickly put the book away and follow the spectral Ella.
You close the book, and Ella disappears.
Oh, I go back and get the book back, open it to the page that I was on before.
The spectral version reappears, and she starts walking down the hallway again.
Okay, so still holding the book open, I'm going to follow the spectral Ella.
Okay. So she is walking through, looking at the books. She eventually makes her way here to these tables. She has a book in her hand, though the front of the book and the pages within it to you appear blank. She starts flipping through the pages, and then she's kind of writing things down as she goes with her quill and ink. And then you see her find something within the book, look very, very, very concerned. Leave the book open, look through her bag. She's rummaging through her bag. She starts to pat the pockets that are on her pants. She throws her bag on over her shoulder and starts running to where the book, and I'm assuming you run after her,
Yeah.
to where the book on phylacteries was kept. And the last thing that you see before Ella disappears is her taking that book out of the bookshelf. And as you see that, the book itself starts to attack you. So if you could just put your token over here, because that's where she would have put it back. And then let me just move that. So, and you can roll initiative.
Okay.
Mm.
Good.
And you go first.
All right.
Punch
so
the ghost.
I'm going to.
I was hoping Bro would be here or Oswald so they could be like, this is why I don't read books.
Oh my god.
Man.
That would be false. Oswald reads fairy tale books.
I'm just going to use my action to disengage, and I am going to run. Just hightail it out of here.
All right. Yeah, you can definitely outrun this book. So, like,
My speed is 40.
Hightail it because you're a dog.
Hey!
so yeah, no, you are running
I
out of.
I hope you know after he
Dirty
said that,
look.
I just turned and gave him dirty look.
Is that why you felt so laughing further? So are you just running out of the library or out of the
I'm
restricted section?
running out of the restricted area.
All right, then. So you run out of there.
To describe how I look when I run out for Erwin, I run out and my ears are back, my tail is between my legs. I was scared.
Okay. Whoa! What the hell? What the hell's going on in there?
Not here. I'll explain later.
Okay.
Okay. And what do you guys decide to do now?
I'm just gonna come with me. Let's head back to the dorm. I need to explain a lot.
Okay.
So you guys head back to the first year tower. I'm going to cut to detention.
Hey.
Where Oswald and
Corv Barn, bro drunk.
Bronibus. where Bronibus and Oswald, you guys walk into the homeroom, and you see the Sandman there. He is very tired per usual. He looks up, he sees a fuzzy creature and a tiefling, and he puts his head back down. And then he says, I'm surprised you were here on time.
Well, my pa always told me, never be late, rather be early. And I took that and said, I'd rather be on time. So.
Yeah, I just wanted to follow around Oswald, so.
Perfect.
This is why we're starting the debate club.
Yeah.
He raises his head and he goes, I have some unfortunate news for you.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, it seems as though the sewers are clogged, and part of the Abernant Adventuring Academy detention policy is that no deed go unpunished. So we are sending you down into the sewers to clear that nasty little blockage.
Alright!
Well, this should be easier than clearing out the pins at my farm.
Yeah, bro! Then I raise up my hand for a high five.
High five him softly so the arm doesn't go flying off.
Oh my god. This is perfect.
Okay, give me 2 seconds to
Bro, you think there'll be oatmeal down there?
I don't know if it'll be edible oatmeal, but some people had to have eaten oatmeal, so yes, I do think there will be oatmeal down there.
Alright!
Oh my god. I'm going
Is this what I sound like to all of you?
Very over the top, yeah.
I am so excited for how excited you guys are.
It's energy matching right now, and I love it.
Just gotta really get in the character that my character has to play who's playing a character, you know?
For like
Pick it
a
up
solid,
down.
for a solid like 3 seconds, my hearing was nothing but noise.
So the Sandman gets up, and you guys start walking through the forest. You guys are going actually like off campus. He gives you all a bunch of shovels and some tools, and then he leads you to the entrance of the sewer system. In the distance, you can actually hear the cheering of the homecoming game as it's going on, or the homecoming game as it's going on. And you guys, he leads you to the entrance, and he says, I will check if it's working by flushing the toilet every 3 minutes. And he sends you guys down into the sewers on your way.
Sir, what are you doing what are you doing up there every 3 to the point where you have to flush every 3 minutes?
Making sure
Sounds like somebody's
you're
having a
doing your
tummy ache and past the stomach.
I think he drinks a lot of water.
That would do it, wouldn't it?
He's very hydrated.
So he kind of ushers you guys into the sewers.
I go into the sewers.
I follow right behind Oswald.
Okay. You hear the gate into the sewers clink behind you as you guys go in. And it is dank. The water is clear from what you can tell. It is very dark in there. I think, Oswald, you have dark vision, right?
I have double sight at this
You have
point
double
because
sight.
yeah.
Okay. And
Electrician vocations are great.
and then you're just fucked, Bronibus.
I can't see shit.
No, you can see shit.
I don't think you could even see that.
The way the sewers are set up is that there are, so you guys kind of took a few steps down, but there are like stone ledges on either side of the water, and you guys are kind of walking on those stone ledges. Basically, you're looking for any like duct that looks like it's not that should have water flowing through it that isn't.
I'm gonna turn and look
Okay.
behind me and go, "Can I talk regularly now?"
Of course,
He can't hear me.
I don't think he can hear you personally.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Fingers are definitely crossed. This smells like that one time I fell into a sewer grate.
But we are in a sewer.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Man, I am so glad I switched with you.
Bro, just go to the homecoming game with the new cute girl.
Now, where are these pipes that are supposed to have water in them?
So you guys start walking through the sewers. You find this section where there are 4 output pipes, except on all 3 of them have water that are regularly flowing through them. But the 4th one appears to have like a little bit of water, but not much at all.
I think it's that way. I point out.
I think it is too. Although
Alright.
you can never be sure.
So it
So-
just
What do you
occurred to
think,
me:
best buddy?
do the long hands on my disguise kit work for like holding things? This just dawned on me. I'm like am I like holding the shovel at like at the start of the forearm for this thing?
I like to think that you're bending your elbow and just holding it against your body. Like, you know what I mean? Against your furry body. Like, you know?
Oh, okay.
What?
You guys eventually get to the so you guys get to what looks like a gate that has a lock on it, and you see that there is some like black squishy material that's blocking the gate. There's a little bit stream of water that's like kind of coming from the bottom of it, just squeezing and dribbling through, but you can tell that this is supposed to be more output, and the ones that you saw weren't like gushing, so you're not worried about like being blown away by the water that's behind there, but it comes about knee high to where you guys are now.
Okay, let's play boulders, parchment, shears to see who has to open this. Okay,
Okay, but you're gonna have to be honest with me about what you pick, because I can't see.
I will. Honesty is always the best policy, except when it's not.
All right. Are you ready?
Boulder. Yeah,
Parchment, shears, and I throw out shears.
I threw out shears too.
What did you pick?
Shears.
All right, again.
Boulder, parchment,
shears. I throw out shears.
I threw out shears again too.
All right, Oswald.
This is the first battle we've had in the game.
This is our first round of combat.
All right, Oswald. I'm gonna pick shears. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Boulder, parchment, shears.
Shears.
I
chose
picked shears.
I didn't know if you were gonna play a trick on me.
Oswald, here's what you gotta do, okay? You're gonna pick Boulder, alright?
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick shears. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Boulder, parchment,
Parchment.
shears.
Shears.
What did you throw out?
Shears. No, boulder.
You threw out boulder?
I threw out boulder.
Oh, I picked shears. You got me. I guess I'll do it.
Then Oswald's looking down at
We're
his
literally in a slice of life school anime. Like that's just what we're in right now.
Sounds about right.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
All right, guess I'm gonna go do it. Oh, I can't believe you beat me. Wow.
Well, when you're good at boulder parchment shears, you're good at boulder parchment shears.
You sure are, but you should make a club for it.
Nah, I'm gonna stick with the debate club because I really want to shove it to those high elf punks.
True. So, where is this thing again? I'm just like holding out my hands in blank space.
Oh, I'll lead him.
Okay, he puts your hands onto the lock.
Ah, okay. What do I do now?
Do you want to try to pick the lock?
Oh yeah, I'm proficient in pistols, but I don't think I have any on me.
Well then, it looks like it's a
Shit.
sleight of hand check.
Okie
Also
dokie.
very dark.
Oh,
Oh wow.
Whoa.
We're gonna take that 18, but you still get it
Yeah.
open. So behind that is just like this black goop. It maintains its form even as you open the gate.
well, what is it?
It's black slime or of some kind.
Hey,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna take a shovel and poke at it. Or poke where I think it is.
Sorry. Give me a perception check to see what you fucking hit.
Oh,
Oh god.
Nice.
You hear like cling as it hits against the gate.
Don't worry, I'll poke it with my shovel, and I'll poke
Yeah.
it with the shovel.
So you poke the black slime with the shovel, and it starts to kind of fall down around your feet. You start to clear out the entrance of the actual like entirety of the pipe, but the water still doesn't seem to be flowing.
Strange.
do you think he flushed the toilet yet?
He might not have, but he did say every 3 minutes.
He might have fallen asleep.
He
Hmm.
might have fallen.
How big is the pipe?
You guys are standing in it. It's a pretty big pipe.
Oh,
I knew a celebrity that died on the stinker before. It was
There is
a tragic
like
day.
again a little bit of a flow, but it doesn't look like it looks like there could be more cloggage down the way, basically.
we should. I think let's. Yeah, you stand. I'm just gonna hold your shoulders, and you just walk forward.
On it, buddy.
I can't see.
Walks. He's just gonna walk further into the pipe.
Okay. So you guys eventually make it to the other end of this pipe. If you want to put your like tokens here.
Where?
Oh, over there.
Over where?
Like here, like on the pipe though.
Underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah, but Corvus, can you be like actually on the pipe?
Oh, sorry.
No, there you go. So you guys look out and you see this weird looking fucking room. There are like all of these platforms and a bunch of other output drains in this room. The way that it goes, bear with me one moment, is so this right here, this goes so going that way, the closest platform is low to the ground and it ascends. It continues ascending up to this point. And this looks like it's really, really high up in the air. This pipe right here is about the same as this platform right here.
So we have to get to at least there to be able to get there.
Yes, and these ascend this way as well, but this one looks like it's higher up than this one. As you guys look at this building, or at this like cavern here, you hear the gate behind you clink closed. You start to see that these output pipes start to fill with water. And y'all can start to roll initiative.
Bro.
Hurrah.
You do see two levers, one right here on top of the pipe. You can barely see it over the top, and one up here. Because this is a like high line right there. Okay. Corvus, what would you like to do? You see the room start to fill with water.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go and see if I can jump on the platforms. I'm gonna try and leap onto this one.
Okay. What is your strength score?
9.
Okay, so what you can do is you can make a strength or dex check to get onto that. It is a DC 14 in order to make it on.
Okay. Do you want acrobatics for that, I'm guessing?
Yeah, either work. Acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics it is. Yeah, yeet. Shit.
You fall into the water. You make it to about there, yeah. And then as you see Corvus or Barnabas fall into the water, so the way this works is on initiative, so on 20, basically the water rises. So you see that, bear with me one moment. You see that this platform just completely goes away.
Oh, shit.
Covered by water.
That's not good.
So you see that the water is spilling in and the water is rising. You also see that these two drains that you see there open up, and these small, tiny little beings start to come up from those drains. Oswald, that is your turn.
You said there was a lever, right? You said there's a lever, right?
Yep, there's two levers.
Okay, I'm assuming we have to do that at the same time. And that kind of sucks. Wait, I can fire 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Ooh.
So those beings that are coming up from the drain don't seem to notice you at all.
If I aimed at both of the levers and used Eldritch Blast, do you think I could push? You think I could click the levers?
What is the like range on your Eldritch Blast?
You know what? I should read that first before I throw out. I shouldn't have put that in there, but it's there. No, it's not actually.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, it's 120. So I don't think I can do
so
that.
So you could hit this one, or try to hit this one, but the angle you're at, it's not. It might just break it. Like there is that chance. So.
Ooh. I have nothing.
Yeah, I think we just got a bolt for him.
Yeah. Oswald is going to attempt to make an impossible jump.
You can give me a strength or dex check, or so an acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics and acrobatics are the same. Wow. I'm gonna go with athletics up. Yes.
God.
Also fall into water.
Hey, how do you like it in here? It's warm, right?
Corvus, that is your turn.
This isn't my first time and shit.
Well, we should probably get out of it, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a shower.
Am I
your
like
swim speed is, I believe, half of your walking speed.
Oh dear. And this platform here is like completely submerged.
Yes. Well, I mean, you could definitely step up onto it, but you would still be like probably knee deep in the water.
Okay, I'll still try to at least get on my feet and go like there.
Okay.
Eh, eh. Oh,
Oh no! Sorry, my bad. Let me
gone forever to the abyss.
Barney, no!
There you go. That's underwater, but you can be there. Okay. The water rises another 5 feet. This is not the next one is not taken over by water, but it looks like at this point that but by next turn it will be.
Okay.
And then, so you see the water rise, more of those tiny creatures come up from the drain. They start making their ways to the output, where like the water is coming in from. They're trying to fight the currents to get up those pipes. But Oswald, that is your turn.
Oswald is just gonna swim to a point where he. You
You could get up. Okay, you're just gonna swim there.
Mm-hmm. Because I want to get into a position where I won't break the lever if I use Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Corvus, that's your turn.
All right. Well, I don't really have much of a choice. I'm just gonna try and get over to this platform here.
Okay, so it's Dex or straight or athletics. So
Oh, let me go with
acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
2 7s in a row. Are you kidding me?
Going really well.
To be fair, you guys are just rolling shitty. Okay, so the water rises and this platform is now is now starting to be submerged.
Okay.
You see more of those they're tiny gremlin-looking creatures they're about foot tall, and they have these sharp teeth. They've got blue skins and claws, and they are like clawing at the current, trying to get these open. You see that the lock on it breaks, and they start to actually go up the current. Oswald, that is your turn.
So I can't see any
Realize I
of
could
that, right?
use
That's
my
all.
fucking
That's all.
No,
Oswald.
that's all Oswald. You have no idea what's going on.
Barney, there seems to be these weird-looking creatures, but like they're not bothering us. So
If they ain't bothering us, then I'm not gonna bother them.
I'm going to use my action to.
They're real skinny too, by the way.
I'm going to use my action to swim further. I'm gonna dash so I can get the full movement speed.
Oh my god, I forgot we can dash.
Yeah.
I don't know where my thumb is. Yeah, that's about 30.
Right, about right.
Yeah,
Ooh.
give or take one more space. Yeah, that's where he is. Am I within a place where I can not break the lever yet?
It's not the range, it's the angle. So the lever is going up or down on the map, and if you hit it from sideways, it's not going to make the lever move. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dang, I wish I could curve my Eldritch Blasts.
360 no scope it.
Gotta curve the bullet.
Okay. Corvus,
Treat it like
that's
John.
your turn.
Treat it like
All
John
right.
Kennedy.
Well,
Trick shot.
I guess I'll get to this one that's now mostly submerged. I'm gonna use my action to dash so I get the extra speed there. 'Cause I think that only
Okay.
puts me at 20 feet. I don't think I can jump to this one right now.
No,
Right?
you wouldn't be able to.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep swimming. Get the rest of that out.
It raises further. This one is not yet has no water on the top of it yet. That one, yeah.
Okay.
So Oswald, that is your turn.
Okay. Oswald is going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Just like to picture this like fake bugbear trying to like run and jump and swim and just like flailing.
Oh god, I just realized my disguise got wet too. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
this is terrible for you.
The oatmeal's gone.
I don't know if
Oh.
you noticed, but this one was geared towards bro.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Just move
Um,
there.
Corvus, that's your turn.
All right, well, I'm gonna dash again and get to about over here. Does this has like standing area on it now where it's not submerged in water?
It's not submerged, but literally after your turn, the water is going to be at that level.
Okay.
So it's not going to be up to your knees or anything, but water is going to be starting to cover the surface.
Okay.
That happens. More of those like gremlin-looking motherfuckers come up. Oswald, that's your turn.
Okay. Oswald is going to get on to here,
Mm-hmm.
and he hasn't dashed yet. He's going to attempt to jump.
Okay.
Good luck, buddy.
Hey, he makes it.
Yes! As easy as picking up my slack.
Outstanding.
Corvus.
All right. Wish me luck. I'm gonna go for the
Don't
jump.
roll another
Oh,
side.
Here goes a 7. It's an 8.
Oh god.
Water rises. It's not close to that platform yet, though. So, Oswald, what would you like to do?
Okay.
You can't reach that pipe. That pipe is still very much above you.
Yeah.
But you got to go that way if you want to reach it.
Okay, here we go again. Let's see if I can make this. A jump! I said a jump.
Ooh.
Oh,
Whoa,
damn!
Nice.
Holy crap.
There's
Yeah.
fall damage now, though, just so you know, because
Oh,
you're getting
God.
too high.
Oh dear.
I'll take the risk.
Okay. Corvus, that's your your turn.
All right, I'm gonna bring myself up to this platform. So wait, real quick. I'm curious. How high up is that from me, roughly?
About 25 feet north or up of you.
Okay. So hypothetically, hear me out.
Yeah.
I have mage hand.
Uh-huh.
So if I was at this area, would I be able to? The range is only 30 feet, though.
So it's 25 feet north, and what is the...
It's I think 20 from here. But
I
the
think
range on mage hand is 30 feet.
Wouldn't it be 35 feet to the... Well, I guess if you stepped forward, right?
I was gonna say, what if I did that?
What a power move.
Okay, so you could do mage hand if you wanted to.
Hey, do we need to do these at the same time?
I have no idea.
All right, well, I'm gonna figure that out right about now. And I'm gonna mage hand it.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Wrong lever!
Wrong
So
lever.
you mage hand that lever, it flicks over, and 2 of the output drains cease the current. So the water has slowed, but you do see that the little gremlin looking, the skinny motherfuckers look like they're having an easier time getting up there.
What did it do?
Two of the drains stopped, but the weird creatures are having an easier time getting in there.
Oh. Do you want me to flick it back?
No.
All right.
Okay, so Oswald, what would you like to do?
Oswald is not at an angle where he could hit that with an Eldritch Blast yet.
Oh,
or
just
at
you
a
wait.
distance. So he's going to try to make another jump.
No.
Oh, it's the curse. Look,
Yeah.
look at this log. It's just 7s and 8s.
There's a 9 in there.
Let me hold on. I gotta look up the rules on fall damage again. Give me a second.
Every 5 feet.
It's
I think
1d6 for every 10 feet, right?
1d6 for every 10 feet.
Okay, so let me do some math here. Okay. So you actually don't take that much.
That much.
You take 5 damage.
Oh. You just see. You wouldn't see anything.
Here's
You just hear a
splash.
giant like
splashing.
splats.
Just
You're a
hear you
splat and a,
bouncing.
oh
Are you
Corbus,
okay?
it's your turn.
no, not at all.
It's time to jump.
Oh, it's time. Oh, so are you concentrating on Mage Hand, or Mage Hand is coming with you? Or are you not holding down that lever anymore?
Oh, I have to hold it.
Yeah, they both have to be like when you let your Mage Hand go, it goes back to the other direction.
Well, this raises an. I guess I'm just gonna stay here and just hold Mage Hand because I don't want the water to keep rising too much. Or do we?
Well, if you let the water rise, you could just swim to where you are.
Yeah.
This is also true.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let the Mage Hand go. We're gonna make the water go up.
Yeah, it's probably for the best at this point. I don't want to take any more damage.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave the Mage Hand and go for the big yeet.
Okay.
Yeet!
Oh, look at making it look.
Nice.
Uh,
It's that particular one.
yeah.
Not 20 twins.
It's the same as all the other platforms. Okay.
No, it's not.
So the water continues to rise. The gremlins that looked excited now got like a lot of them got washed away because they were not bracing themselves. Oswald, that's your turn.
I'm gonna try to climb onto this one.
You can't. You have to actually go back to the other one because the water is not high enough for you to get onto that one.
15. Okay, here we go again. Yeah.
Damn, nat 20s, y'all.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh.
Corvus. That is
Bye.
your
Please have mercy. There is no mercy
Oh
in
my
this
God.
hell.
There is no mercy.
you take 4 bludgeoning or 4 damage, whatever the falling
Yikes.
damage. I think it's bludgeoning.
Yeah. You take 4 gravity damage.
The dull thud.
Okay. So that platform before that you're like going back to is slightly has water on top of it now, but the one that Oswald is on does not.
Oh boy.
Oswald, that is your turn.
Okay. This is not looking good.
This is getting real rough.
Yeah. what was supposed to be a simple chore is
Welcome to
terrible now.
Detention and Abernant Adventuring Academy.
Sandman was like, yeah, just put him in the sewer. It'll be fine.
Yeah, who knew detention would potentially kill you?
Well, are you guys
One,
gonna fuck up again? I don't think so.
3.
Oh, you're one less.
Just barely.
So let's see. You wouldn't take any damage from falling because the water wasn't like that much further off of that platform. So you can swim back to that platform if you want.
Hmm.
To this one. If I can ping. No, I can't. Okay.
Look, be defeated.
I go here, and I dash.
Okay.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay. The water rises. Oswald, what are you doing? It's now lapping at the bottom of your shoes.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
I see.
Corvus.
1, 2. Oh god. 3, and then I dash.
Indian, I dash.
I dash.
Oswald.
All right. I can't jump to the one in front of me. I have to jump to the one to the right of
You
me.
can jump. So the one in front of you is higher up. The one to the right of you is lower down.
That's what
All
they
right,
have
jump to the one in front of me.
Got this.
Yeah.
You successfully
Nice.
jump onto the platform, and now you're both on the same side.
Huh. Oh.
Yeah.
How high up is this pipe at the moment?
So let me see.
You say it's submerged.
It's not submerged. It is. You could probably reach the bottom of it if you swam over.
I'm gonna. And then I dash.
And then I dash.
Okay. All right. Water is still rising. That last platform is starting to. It's getting real close. Oswald, what would you like to do?
Dash.
Do the dash.
I'm
the whole
gonna
way.
dash.
Dashing through the snow.
30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 38, 39, 38, 39. Wait a second. I'm dumb. Counting by ones. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay.
All right.
Here.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, and then I dash. All right.
Okay.
Title
so-
for this video, and then I dash.
And then I dash.
And a dash.
Okay, so you guys, the water is now like coming up to like your mid like shins essentially. And the ceiling is above you. So there's not much room left. But Oswald, that is your turn.
Okay, now I'm gonna get to here, and I'm going to push the lever. Pull the
Okay.
lever.
Corvus, that's your turn.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, am I within mage ending distance? Come on, baby
Wait,
mage.
hold
Hey,
up.
let's go.
Hold up. You're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
Can't you also dash as a bonus action? You could have been dashing twice this whole time.
What?
Oh my god.
Wait,
I didn't
that's-
say anything
God.
because I thought he was doing it for his character.
Trying to still be a bard.
Wait, is that in like cunning action?
Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I never put that in my.
Okay.
All right.
You guys flick the levers and the water starts to recede. You do notice that it gets down to a point where the output is now normal within the pipe below. And you hear, as both of you pull the levers at the same time, a click, and the drains where those little like skinny little creatures closes, and the rest of them run up the pipes. But you guys are now really high up with very little water.
Good luck.
Oh.
You guys have Featherfall,
I
right?
can assume if you guys wanted to say that you jumped into the water before you guys can make the decision to jump in the water, but you're gonna have to let the levers go.
After they clicked, right? We could jump into the water, right?
I think it's a
After we
little
hear
too
the
late
click.
after it clicks.
Wait, so the water leaves as soon as the levers click?
The water starts to recede as soon as the levers click. Yes.
And if we jump into the water, then we let go of the levers and the water starts going back up?
But do you want to let go of the lever to find out?
Oswald he's willing to take this chance.
So the lever stays where you clicked it. It is locked into place.
Oh yeah, I'm just jumping.
You guys get into that dirty ass water and ride your way down as it drains out. Are you guys just heading back out at this point?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back towards the thing.
Okay.
My disguise sopping wet as I just look at myself.
I'm gonna get next to when we're exiting the pipe. I'm gonna get next to him and give him a high five. Yeah, we did it.
We sure did.
You guys successfully make your way out of the sewers. And you don't see Sandman in sight, but it is a little cold. So I'm actually going to switch over to the to Aoife and Bro. Time skip back. So you guys head to the homecoming game, and you see a bunch of people are there. Like almost the whole school is there. You do see like the cheer squad, and Bro, you see the bugbear girl doing some routine to some music that are being blasted through crystals that are on top of posts at the edge of the field. On display is the Knock Cup, a large golden cup inscribed by some of the best Knock players of all time. And then let's see what else. You see Coach Donner down by the field. He's kind of like prepping the players for the game. And then you do see that a bunch of the players are drinking from this punch bowl kind of thing, kind of hanging out because there's only 3 players that are needed per round. And so, yeah, everyone's kind of having a good time right before the game's about to start.
All right, I want to go up to the fellow Knock players and hang out with them.
Okay. So you see that you walk up to the Knock players, and Eva, are you staying with him or are you going off on your own?
I'm not really in my element here, so I'm gonna try to stick with him just so I have someone that I know nearby.
Okay. Yeah, no, not a problem. So you go up to the Knock players and they're like, "Bro, you made it. We're so happy." And you see that they grab your hand and do that chest bump fist thing that bro.
Bro.
They're all kind of drinking this red juice, and then you see that a couple of the players look over at Aoife and they start giving her a little attention and like, "Hey, what classes are you in? I don't think I've seen you around, and like that sort of thing," and kind of giving you some pleasant attention. And then, so you do see that they're kind of hanging out, and they start talking about how, man, I took the biggest shit this morning and it just would not go down.
Bro, I feel that when they're floaters, they're gonna stay forever, man.
It was a sinker, bro. It was a solid sinker.
Jesus. Bro, you just dropped the Titanic in there.
Eva's slowly regretting her decisions.
Yeah, bros. So when's the game? Also, what is the game?
So have you guys seen The Legend of Korra?
Yes.
I tried to.
Okay, so if you know what bender ball is, knock is like that, but you can use any of your abilities to knock the person back off of their platform.
Awesome. So, since I've only seen Legend of Korra partially once, I'll only partially know the rules. This will be
So
perfect.
essentially what happens is you like 3 people start in this small area, and your job each round is to knock them back into the next section, and eventually off the platform itself.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you can rage and you can use any spells that you guys have to play knock, but it's all about just like getting the person on the other side of that line.
All right. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Okay, cool. So you do see that as the cheerleaders disperse, the team kind of gets together. The first 3 students get into the ring. You guys are playing against the Blink Dogs this homecoming game. They're like the rival school. You have noticed like there's been some strange, weird things that you've seen around the school lately. Like you've seen like stuffed Blink Dogs like hanging noose style around like the locker room. Like they're very like, you know, like this is what they do. Like, you know what I mean? They're very into sports.
Maybe a little too into sports.
So around the actual arena, as the game is going on, there's concessions of food. There's like pretty much anyone that you could possibly want to talk to. There's also some bathrooms that have caution tape around them because like the toilets are not working right now and everyone has to use them. But so you guys can kind of mingle. Is there anyone or anything in particular you'd want to talk to? Bro, you do see that that bugbear cheerleader making her way off the field as the players go on.
I'd like to wave towards her and then flex my long armsies at her.
Give me a raw charisma check.
Rock. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I think I have 7 charisma.
Oh boy.
Nice.
This is gonna go great.
Oh damn!
Nice. That was fantastic.
You see that that she kind of like she sticks her tongue out at you as you do that, and she like noodle arms, like waves her arms up in the air like the wacky inflatable arm man, and then winks at you and kind of goes back to chatting with her cheerleading friends.
As a complete aside, in real life, one of my Christmas presents was a desk inflatable tube guy.
Amazing.
Because that is me in real life.
So as the game progresses, you see that the Blink Dogs actually take the first round. They manage to blink some of the players, or boink the players back into the second quadrant. And you do notice that the players are all looking kind of ill. And some of the players are coming off of the actual platform. And bro, you notice that one of the players just starts vomiting.
Bro, are you okay?
I don't know, man. There was this like, I think there's something wrong with that punch, bro.
Oh crap, bro! Hold on.
Oh crap.
Let me go check this out.
Oh.
I want to go inspect the punch.
Okay, you can do an investigation check if you'd like.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
if Tifa is there with you and she has stronger investigation, you may want to let her do it.
We both
Not very
do
good
it?
investigation, but I've got good medicine.
You're definitely going to be better than Bro Drunk.
That's guaranteed. So,
All right. Unless
bro, there's something wrong with this punch. I think we need to check it out. Can you help me investigate this, bro?
Brodette.
Brodette?
Sure thing, bro.
Bro,
All right, I want to check it out.
Oh god.
I want to taste that punch.
You want to taste it?
Just a little taste, just like a little.
I
sip.
know punch.
The punch looks fine.
Okay, can I just utilize my own insight to realize that there's probably something wrong with the punch?
Yeah, if you want to make that conclusion on your own, that's fine, but you don't notice anything visually or smelling different about the punch.
Coolio, I'm
Bro.
gonna cast Purified Food and Drink on that.
Oh, smart.
Okay, so you cast Purify Food and Drink on that.
Nice. Bros, come taste the punch now. I think it'll help. It's all pure now.
So you see that one of the knock players comes up and pukes in the punch because what they
God.
drink is still not purified.
All right, this is going great.
So you see 2/3 of the knock team pretty much go down. One of the half orc knock player that was bullying the little goblin from the first session goes, "Bro, I think we need you in the game, bro."
Shit.
This is my moment.
And
He's been
bro,
on the bench this whole time.
could you be in the game too, Brodette?
Bro, I won't let you down.
Put me in, coach.
I'm not entirely certain that's a good idea.
Bro, but the game won't go on without the right number of people, Brodette.
Hold up. How many people specifically are down from our team?
Like 2/3. So there's still like 2 players left technically.
Okay, but I have lesser restoration. Can I just patch up 2 of them?
All right. You patch up 2 of them, and then Bro gets to go in with them though.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So
Bro, I won't let you down.
I am not a
So,
sports
bro-
person.
you step onto the platform, and the lights are blinding. You have the half orc dude who Aoife managed to use her spell slots to make better. You see 2 of your teammates beside you. They hand you a helmet, and they hand you a chest pad. And you walk into the center of the arena. You hear everyone around you screaming their heads off, like excited for the game. And you think momentarily about what mom and dad would think about you right now.
This is my moment. My time to shine. I can't let them down. Let's go! Yeah!
He's just cheering you on
yeah,
from the
the game.
sidelines.
You see that there's a small little goblin that's on the opposite team, an additional half orc that's on the opposite team, and a human that's on the opposite team. The half orc looks big and beefy. The goblin looks small, like you could drop kick him. And then the human looks like a regular football teenager, basically. Who would you like? You hear the air horn. Who are you going for?
I want to look at the crowd and then dramatically point at the half orc while making a sliding motion across my neck, like you're going down.
You see he starts to grunt, and you see that like some slobber and boogers are coming from like his nose and mouth as he's getting into a rage.
Ew.
I would like to also get into a rage by beating my arms against my chest.
Okay, so you see the big half orc dude take on the little goblin, and you see, the other human on your team is going up against the human. How would you like to knock this person back?
Weird question. Can we use weapons?
You can use weapons, but so there's no blades that are allowed. You can use like grapple or weapons, but your weapons would have like a protective force against them that wouldn't allow them to do any sort of like slashing damage.
Gotcha. All right.
Any slashing damage would be turned into bludgeoning damage, essentially.
All right. Are they?
Non-lethal bludgeoning damage, I assume.
Yes.
Am I missing something, or are they just like not on the screen?
They're not on the map. This is just to let you know where the map, like, basically what the map looks like.
Okay, cool.
I didn't actually make tokens for everyone. I didn't know who was going to be coming.
No, that's fine. I want to take my lance and I want to do a sweep at their legs from a distance of 15 feet.
You don't have 15 feet.
I do have 15.
I mean, you barely have 15 feet. If you want to do that, that's fine. You would have to be on the outer edge, though, because they're coming towards you.
Oh, I don't know.
So you're in this little, like, octagonal area, so you would be on this side of the line, they would be in this little line, and you're trying to get them over here.
Okay, I gotcha. All right, in that case, I'm just gonna do a sweep. Hold on, where's the clicky click? How do I make my pointy point? Pointing. Okay, I'm just gonna do a sweeping motion at their legs.
Okay, so you can just roll an attack roll for that.
Fantastic.
They're gonna hit, yeah.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna sweep at his legs to try and knock him over.
Okay, so you successfully do that. Do you want to roll for damage? And it'll be bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
You can also knock your party member out. That's also an option.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Not your party member, but your
Opponent?
enemy out. Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Knock him over.
Okay. So you knock him over. He hits the ground. He growls at you. And he gets back up. And let me roll for the other guys. Hold on. This is all gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm raging, so that would be +2.
Oh, for the +2 piercing damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how to add the rage though.
Andrew can probably show you how after.
Yeah, I got you.
There should be a little checkbox on your attack stat block.
So you see that the half orc on your team literally drop kicks that goblin. And then you see that the human on your team knocks the other human back 5 feet, but they're not quite out of the line yet. And then you see that the half orc on the other team gets up and starts to push towards you. What's your AC?
Gotcha. Oh, what was that?
What's your armor class?
It's bad. It's real bad. It's 14.
Okay. Okay, so he's shoving you, and he shoves you back 10 feet, but you don't make your way. Oh wait, because you had to back up in order to do that. So yeah, you go into the last quadrant, and so basically you're out of the match at this point because you had to back up in order to use your lance.
Oh.
Because you had to be 15 feet away from them.
Reach of 15 doesn't mean he has to be 15. It just means he can reach 15 feet away.
Doesn't that mean that if it's closer, though, then isn't it at disadvantage?
No, the lance,
No.
if you're within 5 feet, you have disadvantage. But aside from that, no.
Even if he was at the 10-foot mark, he would still be out of bounds with that. So even if unless you wanted to do that at disadvantage and say that you were at 5 feet, and then we would have taken the 20, which would have also hit, and then you would still be within bounds, but that seems kind of antisensical, and I don't know if that's true to what your character would have done.
I mean, he probably would have wanted to stay in bounds.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Okay. I'm not trying to undermine anything here. I
Okay.
also don't.
Mhm.
Sorry, continue.
No. It's your turn actually. So what would you like to do?
Okay.
You can attempt to like push this person back with an athletics check as well.
I don't know if that's a good idea. My athletics. Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah, I want to take an athletics check and take my long armsies and push him to the left. So like off to the side.
Okay.
Click, click.
No.
You're raging. Don't you get that at advantage?
Do I?
You do.
Cool.
He does?
It's
All strength
rage.
checks. All right.
Athletics, yeah, because it's strength based. All
One more
strength based
time.
checks get advantage.
Okay. I've never played a barbarian before.
So yeah, you successfully move him like 10 feet to the side, and he goes to the left. I like to think that you're taking your lance and you're not using it in the traditional way, but you're kind of like using it as a bar to push him backwards.
Yeah.
And then let me just roll for the others real quick. So your human goes out of bounds, but your half orc, their half orc and their human are still there. And it is your turn again.
Okie doke. I would like to push the human out of bounds. Give
Okay,
him,
you go ahead. You can do an athletics check if you'd like to.
yeah, I want to just like use my hands on him, just like push.
Okay.
Give him a big old push.
So he actually beats you and he's able to like withstand his ground.
Wow, that's an impressive human.
He just rolled well.
All right, cool.
Okay. What's your AC again? You said 14?
Mhm. Can I trash talk them?
Yeah, go ahead. Trash talk as much as you want while I do math.
You guys suck.
Good job at keeping it PG, man.
I gotta keep it marketable.
Okay, so you see that the human that you tried to push grabs you by the shoulders and pushes you 10 feet back.
Oh no.
So you're right there on the edge, but it is your turn.
All right. Can I do like a cool, use my arms like little springs and jump forwards and kick him in the face?
You would have to give me another athletics check, but yeah, if you want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's
Cool.
just opposed athletics checks if you wanted to do like anything, pretty much, unless you want to actually attack or use a spell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I am the god of rolling.
Somebody step
So-
in
Nice.
nice.
Today.
You go to use your arms as springs, and as you're lifting off from the air, you feel the human grab you by your fur and yoink you back to where you were.
Oh.
And then can you give me an opposed another athletics check at advantage?
Mm-hmm. One more time. Give me a nat one. Come on. Advantage.
So
nat one.
you are out of bounds.
Cool.
No.
Well, it's been fun, guys. Guess I'm not making it onto the knock team.
Rip.
Okay, so they win that round, and that gives Aoife enough time to get the rest of the team kind of back up on their feet. You see that the half-orc friend that you've made kind of starts to ruffle your fur, and he says, "Dude, bro, you totally held your own out there."
Bro, I let us all down though. They're gonna win.
Oh, they probably are gonna win, bro. But I mean, like, if we got mad food poisoning and they won, is it really a win, bro?
You know what, bro? You're so right. It's totally unrighteous that we didn't get them food poisoning too.
So as
Bro
you
no
guys
longer
are
sounds like
kind
a
of
word to me.
on what?
Bro, the word bro no longer sounds like a word to me anymore.
It's been said so many times.
As you guys are kind of starting to walk off of the platform, can you actually give me your token on the map for a second?
Yes. I'm gonna come in huge like usual. Oh, I did.
No?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you're kind of going off to the sidelines at that point. You hear this huge commotion, and Aoife, you hear this too. It sounds like a bunch of like ding 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 ding, like things clanking against metal. All of a sudden, you see the doors to the bathrooms open. And you see all of these tiny little needle-like characters start flowing out of the bathroom doors.
God.
Oh, no.
And they are kind of starting to take over and cause havoc over here at this end of the field.
Oh, no.
Feel like we should have stopped those.
Probably should. I feel as though this may have been our fault.
Just a little
we
bit,
get
but like,
for
how
months
could
and
we
months.
know? Like, it's not like they supervised us and told us what to do.
We had no adults.
Yes. We needed an adult. No one was there, so it was their fault.
So you see all of these ugly motherfuckers.
Oh God. They are ugly.
This is how many rounds that they went without actually doing anything about these people. So
Oh dear.
you see all of these ugly, tiny little fuckers crawling their way, scratching people, hurting people. Aoife, you see people starting to get hurt.
Well, I must help them. Where are they?
You see that there's kind of like a crowd of people up here who are running from these little tiny creatures.
Well, Aoife to the rescue!
Let me make it so that they're all actually on a square. Bro, you see this as well.
Oh snap. That is all I have to say.
Okay. I don't know if you guys want to run away, roll initiative. What would you like to do? What is your reaction to this?
Well, I need to help those people, whether it be rolling initiative or just casting healing spells. However few I can cast left.
Run with that real quick.
Can I grab her arm and just start running?
Yeah.
This is not the time. We gotta get out of here.
But people need us!
You grab. Give me. Are you going willingly, Aoife, or no?
No, people need my help!
Opposed athletics checks or a grapple check from, or you can do acrobatics if you want, Aoife. What is it? Whatever is best for you.
Doesn't really matter, they're the same score, and I'm probably not gonna win.
Oh,
You never know. He rolled double sevens.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
see?
Wow.
That's 20.
Damn.
Are you-
People need me.
Are you really gonna contest this? Because you're gonna die out here. Do I roll an advantage or am I out of rage?
You would be out of rage at this point unless you have another one.
Nah, I'm good. Alright, give me that too.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Aoife, you managed to stand your ground. What are you gonna do?
Man, I really am the worst barbarian.
I'm going to
Bro.
turn.
It's okay, bud.
I'm going to turn to Brodunk here and say, people need our help. We need to help out. We can't just leave.
We
Come
can
on.
help them by getting them out of here.
Well, you could hold them off while I make sure people are okay and get them out of here. And when everyone's cleared, then we can leave.
Ugh, all right, fine. Can I get more rage? How does rage work?
How many rages do you have per day?
I think it's 2, but I'm not sure.
Third. No, you have 3 at 3rd level.
I have 3 rages. All right, so I'll use another rage, and I guess hold off all of these brigands here, these needly brigands.
They just nat 1'd on initiative anyway, so.
Nice.
Everybody at the school panicking. Barnabas and Oswald high-fiving, walking out of the...
Yeah, we did it.
Excuse me.
Alright, bro,
So,
that's
just having an intellectual conversation.
So out of player tip, don't rage until you're within melee attack range of these things.
I've made a mistake.
That's okay. You can,
have another
you can
rage.
save it. You can say that you didn't use it yet.
Okay, thank you.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know how barbarians work yet.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I will start making my way downtown, walking
Walking
fast.
fast.
Place is fast and I'm homebound.
I love how none of us could resist.
Sweet.
And
All
your
right.
lance does reach that far.
Cool. I'm gonna rage and then hit this guy.
Okay.
Rage! And
Bonk.
use my lance.
That hits.
Sweetness. 14! Alright.
You literally take off one of these things' legs.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Well, that ought to slow you down.
Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay, so which direction is everybody else in? Particularly any who might be injured?
So there's a couple of people. So I'll make. Okay, it's gonna be Chad's token, but it's not gonna be Chad. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So these are the NPCs basically. There's like 2 people that are caught.
Oh boy. Just real quick, need to check the range on one of my spells.
Not multiple chads.
Your
It's truly a
dreams come
nightmare.
true.
My nightmare.
Barnabas takes one night off to clean up the sewers, and Chad multiplies. God,
We need Eris.
Eris may be dead, y'all. Like,
No. I deny that.
Rip.
Alrighty. Beautiful. I'm going to target that boy there with a
Okay.
sacred flame. That was a terrible sacred flame.
Oh boy.
it's a dex save, you said?
Yeah.
These things. No, that was the other thing. They save.
Dang.
Do they take half damage or no damage?
No damage. It's a cantrip.
Okay. All right. So this one is gonna go up to Bro, and then does a 16 hit you? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That is not the right throw to be saving.
Oh no.
Okay. So you take 6 piercing damage, and any attack roll that you have against that specific one has disadvantage.
Oh boy. Fantastic.
And then these are gonna start doing damage to these people.
Oh, good.
Bro,
Yes.
your turn.
I'm going to disengage and just take the hit and keep running.
If you
And
disengage, you don't
gonna
take a hit.
help out this guy.
Wait, are you using your action to disengage?
Yes.
Okay, then you don't take a hit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking my action to disengage. Screw that.
Oh, you're gonna take the opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll just take it.
Ruh-roh.
5 damage?
5 more damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's your HP at right now?
I'm sorry?
What's your HP at right now?
Not a lot. It's 15.
Hey, that's my max.
That seems like a you problem. Man.
It sure is.
A lot of us don't have a lot of HP.
That's true. All right, and I'm going to attack this guy
Okay.
with a stabby stab.
That'll hit.
Awesome. 10 damage.
Not my hand!
Oh gosh.
Okay. So you full on take off one of their hands. Aoife, that is your turn.
Okay. So I've got I've got 3 people taking damage, an ally who's not looking so hot. I don't have a whole lot of actions, as I used up a lot of my spell slots patching up the team.
For a game they didn't win.
For a game they didn't even fucking win.
Oswald, this isn't our fault, right?
No, I don't think it is.
You don't even know this is happening. You're just like, clog fixed.
I like to imagine you just like on the sidelines watching the chaos ensue, just like, huh.
Those look familiar.
5 minutes after we leave the pipe, I feel a disturbance.
In the force. It's alright, this is the way.
Out of curiosity, would these things be classified as undead?
They are not.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not Gary. Sorry.
Yeah. That man loved his undead.
He did. He loved his undead.
He loved his undead.
Alrighty, well,
Every other session.
I'm targeting this guy here. For
Okay.
another sacred flame.
Okay.
Sacred or flaw?
You see, it starts to. It's like kind of wet, but it starts to flame and get dry, and then he starts going as he's like taking the damage.
Okay.
Okay. And that is their turn. This legless one is gonna hobble over to Bro, and it's gonna try to bite him again.
Come on.
That's 7 piercing.
I feel okay. Well,
You did take his leg.
yeah.
The others, you see that the people that they're attacking are not looking great at this point. And that is Bro's turn.
I'm gonna call out to Aoife saying, now not only are they going to die, but we are also going to die. How do you feel?
Surprisingly calm.
Okay. Well, can I convince you to leave with me?
I can't just let
Aoife,
these
give
people
me a
die.
raw intelligence check.
Raw intelligence check. Yes, ma'am.
You don't think it's you think that it would do more harm than good for you to stay because there are people back at the school who probably need medical attention. These people are like, they're gonna die. There's nothing you can do about it.
Wow.
What you choose to do with that information is totally up to you, but these people will die.
Not information that I like.
Tough nuggies. I don't know what to tell you.
Tough shit.
Tough nuggies.
But I will.
Tough shit, little girl. Tough shit.
Jesus.
But I have a high enough wisdom to know that if people are going to die, there's no point in trying to save someone who can't be saved. So I'm going to turn to Brodunk real quick and give him 15 hit points.
Whoa! Hey now. All right. We're good now. We're good to go.
And
Like you're good to fight.
I mean, if this is the hill you want to die on, then by golly, am I gonna die on it with you?
no. That was so that you could get away without going down. Let's leave.
Oh, I could just disengage. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, but it's not your turn.
I'm assuming you guys start. Yeah, but okay, it is their turn. But I mean, okay, I'll do one more hit on him, I guess. If he misses, he gets a 5. So you guys start darting it back. You do see that Coach Donner starts to kind of, like some of the faculty starts to step on to the field and kind of clean up and try to contain the mess. Everyone else is kind of running. So where do you guys run off to?
Back to the dorms, I guess.
Okay. So you guys come in and you see Erwin and Caesar sitting there. And do Corvus or Bronibus and
Corvana, bro.
Corvana, bro.
and Oswald, do you guys head back to the dorms too?
I assume we would go to take a shower. So.
Do we need to speak with Sandman?
I mean, that's up to you. What you want to do is up to you.
Oswald is gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the dorms and take off my disguise.
Okay.
Hide it from Sandman, whatever you do.
Yeah, not letting Sandman see
So
that.
you guys kind of all convene. I'm assuming you guys move from the common room into your actual team room.
Mhm.
I just want to say I have relayed everything I learned to Erwin during the events of all this that we just did. So,
But before you guys so the rest of them are kind of sitting in the team room, and you guys just see Oswald and Corvus walk in with literal shit covering them as they go to the bathroom.
Oh. I am not even going to ask what happened to you two.
Hey,
I want to ask, but
I do that thing that dogs do when they don't like something. They're I'm rubbing my face on the floor, just
Surprisingly, this isn't the first time I've been covered in shit.
Surprisingly, this is the first time I've been covered in shit.
I mean, hey guys, everyone's gambled on a fart and lost. I totally understand.
Also,
I am never covering detention for you again.
There's this one piece of shit that if you could describe it, it was a sinker. It was terrible.
I think the term sinker has been used more times in D&D than I've ever had before in my life.
Oh my god.
Oh man. But
Wow.
you guys clean up, and you notice that Chad and Eris both do not return to the room.
You guys don't think they're,
Dead?
I put my hands up next to each other and make the finger in the hole. No,
Given how Eris received his, I don't know if you can call it an introduction, but I don't think that would ever happen between those two.
Oh, so you think they're doing this, and I make a stabbing motion instead?
Yes, very much so.
Eve is looking at you both very
behind.
concerned and confused.
Either way,
is
they're
there
missing.
anything you guys would like to do prior to going to bed?
Cry.
Me too. Me too.
Tell
I did my
everyone
job.
about what happened in the sewers. and about how these weird creatures were crawling out, and we were just like, we need to turn off the water so they can't, so we can get out of here.
Yeah, that didn't seem like an issue, so we just left them.
Yeah, they weren't attacking us or anything, so it
Yeah, they
just,
seemed harmless.
also the water level was rising, and I did not want to take the risk of getting shit water in my nose. Like, it wasn't.
You know what? That sounds viable to me. I think
yeah,
you made
what?
the right choice.
Why were you guys in a sewer anyways?
Oh,
Sandman.
that was detention. They had us clear the toilets for people, so we went down to the sewer, and they gave us these shovels, and it was interesting.
I think Sandman called it "No bad deed goes unpunished,"
Oh.
and we were punished.
I think that's a little
Wouldn't
more
say
than a
it was
punishment.
punishment.
That
I
seems
think it was more of a opportunity to learn what not to do when you when you have vengeance against someone.
I'm sorry. That seems like it sucks.
Oh no, it stank. Don't worry.
It was god awful. I've cleaned horse shit, pig shit, some other type of shit that I couldn't comprehend, and this was terrible.
Mystery shit.
The shit of the gods.
So, at some point before bed, Caesar's just gonna kind of go over to Corvus and just go, Barnabas, I see your disguise worked.
Yeah, it worked great. They didn't suspect a thing. I didn't have to go see Sandman after either, so it all worked out.
Seems like you're very proficient in pretending to be people that you're not.
Ooh.
Eyes widened slightly at him. Well, I as a bard, we do all kinds of performances, and impersonations can be one of them.
Yeah, you did a
Give
great
me
job.
a
What are you
deception
talking
check
about?
on that one.
Contested?
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, you can contest it with insight if you want.
So can I ask for advantage on it because I
If
already
you
know?
already know you're lying, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Another one.
Honestly, you could roll a nat 20 and not beat that deception.
I know, yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter.
Damn.
So you kind of you got mixed feelings from this dude.
that doesn't calm myself at all. That honestly makes me feel even more wary about him. But I'm just gonna leave it at that, and then return to my bed.
Ooh,
Okay.
pretty picture.
So you all kind of settle in for the night. Is there anything else you guys want to do prior to going to sleep?
Fiddle
Not
with my
really.
viol.
You want to practice with your viol?
Yeah, I just
Have a
want to
good old.
Give me a
take a look at
performance.
it and everything.
Oh, you don't want to play it?
Oh, I can certainly try.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about right.
So you put the strings against the other strings. You move it about 2 inches. It makes a horrific noise, and you put it away.
My head darts up, and like my head just tilts sideways, just like, huh?
Sorry, just getting the new strings in order.
And there's a thing that my dog does when he hears sounds he doesn't like, and I wish I could show it to you. But he does this thing where he can like jerks back. He like jerks back a little bit, and just like stares, and that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, just gonna put that back under the bed.
Okay. So you guys kind of bunker in for the night. Eris and Chad don't appear or emerge. Erwin, roll me a d6.
D6. Question: how do I do such a thing?
So on the left-hand side, there's this little toolbar. It's the second to bottom toolbar, and then there should be a d6 button.
Oh yeah, D6.
Okay. So Erwin, as you're sleeping, you are dreaming. You have this dream of you're walking through a small town. And it's beautiful. It's, full springtime, absolutely gorgeous. You're walking through this little town that you've never been in before.
Right.
And as you turn the corner, you see you're in the town square at this point. You see this, like, fat, I'm talking like a 400-pound nobleman who's
Jesus.
sitting on top of a podium. And Erwin, you're sitting there and you are listening to him rant and rave about how basically this guy is going on about how he has to purify the town of spellcasters.
Whoa.
And all of the townspeople are in agreements. They're all kind of screaming. You see that they all have like torches and pitchforks and like bottles of like tinctures and potions that they've gathered over the years in like, basically this is a town that would not be friendly to spellcasters.
Why do I feel like this is a racist stereotyping thing?
Getting some
So
China flashbacks.
So the fat man holds up a wanted photo or like portrait, and the wanted portrait is of this like middle-aged but still very beautiful woman, and she, like, in the portrait she's like wearing like not fine clothes, but they're not like ratted or tattered or anything, and you hear him screaming out on the podium, "Kill the witch!" As the townspeople start moving away from the center of town.
Oh shit. Fuck. I guess I'm gonna follow them.
Okay. So you follow this mass of people as they work their way through the streets of this tiny town, where they come to this beautiful cottage.
This sounds so familiar and it makes me sad.
It's not, it's not in the actual city. It's a little bit outside of the city. But as you're walking up through the forest behind these people, you're noticing that the wildlife here seems somehow more in every way. The trees seem bigger, the grass seems brighter, everything here seems to flow with life. And as these people are walking through it, you notice that some of the embers from the torches that they are holding start to fall onto some of the grass, and small fires are starting to erupt from the ground.
Right.
They get to the door of this small cottage and they knock, and you hear this barking on from the inside, and then you wake up and it is morning.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go straight over to Caesar and sort of like try and wake him up. Caesar? Caesar.
Your portent rolls for the day.
We love those portent rolls. Anyway, what?
I kind of need to speak to you. I had a pretty messed up dream.
Okay, sure. And I do a big stretch, get up, shake my fur out. He goes, "Come with me. I have a good place to talk."
Okay. I'm gonna follow on.
And I leave the dorm room. Before I leave, I sniff a bush and relieve myself. And then I'm gonna bring him to the common room, to my reading spot with Ella.
Okay, the common room at this hour is empty. You guys are up pretty early because the nightmare stirred you awake before anyone should rightfully be awake.
Got it. So
what happened? What happened with your dream?
Well, it started. I was walking in kind of like a small town. It looked absolutely amazing. It was beautiful, but I turned around the corner and ended up in the town square, and there was this huge guy shouting about how he had to purify the town of spellcasters.
At the mention of that sentence, my ears like go back and my tail goes between my legs.
They looked like they were about to, like, I don't know, hunt somebody down.
Raid someone's house.
Yeah.
How did you dream of that?
I honestly don't know. I don't understand it. They held up like a wanted portrait of a middle-aged woman. They screamed.
She was elven.
Right. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she was stunning, but they were screaming to kill the witch.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand, reach into my pack, and I'm going to take out my letter from Saphael, and I'm going to hand it to him, just to read.
Okay. Well, read the letter then.
If I remember correctly, it basically just says like, Caesar, if I'm handing this to you now, it's too late for me. Get out while you still can, and all these different things, and all these just like reassuring words, like everything's going to be okay. Don't, yeah, all that kind of stuff. And then signed, Saphael Pernan.
How do you spell that?
It's like sapphire with L at the end instead of the IR part.
Yeah, I'll put it in the chat.
Right.
With an N at the end.
Got it.
Saphael was my master. She was hunted in our home. She was the one who awoke me. She was the one who taught me everything that I know about magic. I do everything I do in honor of her.
My God,
she was a good woman. But
I'm sorry.
She practiced witchcraft. White witchcraft, mind you, but those bigoted people in that town, they couldn't tell the difference.
As you're hearing Caesar talk about this, Erwin, you're getting this like bubbling anger. It literally feels like there's boiling water inside of you.
Yeah.
You start to feel like the popping of the bubbles as it boils inside of you. You're getting so mad. Give me a wild magic surge roll.
Oh, how do I do that? This
Just
is
a D20.
Just a D20? Got it.
Okay, you're good.
Cool.
You feel the bubbling settle back down as you kind of calm yourself as you see Caesar there.
So there was another detail. I don't know how significant it is. From just before the dream ended, when they reached the house, they started burning the forest, and I could hear barking from the inside. Was that you?
I wish I could say it wasn't. But yes, I was there. I just
God.
barely got out before they broke down the door.
Caesar, I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Erwin, please keep this between us. I only told you this because clearly something wanted you to know about it, but I do not like talking about this.
Of course, I will keep it under wraps completely.
Thank you.
And the rest of you start to wake up, and you see that Eris, Chad, Caesar, and Erwin are missing from their beds now.
I guess everyone's leaving for the days, huh?
5 more minutes, Paul.
And this is actually where we're going to end today. But thank you guys for coming. I had a lot of fun.
That was great.
Always.
Yeah.
Do we level up?
You do level up.
Yes.
Oh boy, level up.
Oh.
A level?
No idea.
ASIs.
How do I do
Well,
such a thing?
shucks.
Leveling up is new to me.
So you would go to your character sheet, and then in the top right-hand corner, there's a cog, and then you'd go to Charactermancer plus level.
Okay.
And remember, we roll for hit dice, and we take what we roll.
Unfortunately, rest in peace, Nisk.
I'm
Oh,
Yeah.
found it.
Hey!
Caesar's a beefy lab.
I forget. Hit dice for a rogue are what are they?
D8.
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 Oh, right. I can just hit that.
So I'm killing the
I'll take it.
recording.
Hit dice for a barb is a D10? D12. Holy cow.
So
They're the only class.
Plus your con mod.